Portable projectors are handy, but in the end the experience is often subpar. Can BenQ's GV1 be any different? Hey, I'm Brian and this is my review. The GV1 comes very well packaged. The box is neatly compartmentalized, and apart from the projector itself, you get the universal charger, a USB-C cable, a carrying pouch, and a remote. The GV1 is about the size of a 0.5-liter soda can and thus pretty compact. If you are so far able to bring a Bluetooth speaker in your bag, then this will be no problem either. Speaking of this, it can also double as just that. Just press the Bluetooth button on the top and the bulb turns off, and you can use it just as you would any other Bluetooth speaker by pairing it to your phone. Unfortunately, I wouldn't really recommend buying this as a Bluetooth speaker replacement. Contrary to what the perforation on all sides might suggest, the sound isn't 360 degrees but only comes out the back. And it's only 5 watts, while other dedicated speakers of similar size offer over 20 watts of power. The sound quality is fine to accompany a movie or video you watch on the projector, and the fans are also very quiet to not distract from the sound, but it's neither very clear nor full, and especially the bass and volume are lacking. In short, even a €30 Bluetooth speaker does a better job. That's a missed opportunity. Apart from that Bluetooth button, you have the power button and the volume keys on the top. Everything else is controlled over the remote or your device. On the back, you have the charging port and a USB-C input. This might seem very future-proof, but right now it actually provides for a bit of a problem. If your laptop doesn't support display output over USB-C, you're out of luck. And no, a USB-C to HDMI adapter doesn't work. Especially on a projector where you normally expect the flexibility to connect whatever device, it not accepting anything but a USB-C input is limiting. On the next generation, I would like to see HDMI return. Other than with the cable, you can also connect your phone or laptop wirelessly over Chromecast or AirPlay. This worked well from my phone with next to no latency, but on my laptop it was laggy and crashed sometimes. Though this could also be a problem of Chrome. And the Chromecast functionality only works for display mirroring, not for being able to cast within YouTube or Netflix and using your device as a remote with the screen being off, which is a bummer. Though this could also have to do with the lack of Google Play services on the GV1. It runs an Android TV-like interface, but Google doesn't certify projectors, so there's no Play Store. But you do have a TV App Store that does have most TV versions of essentials like YouTube and various streaming services. Some apps, like the version of Oprah from the store, really aren't optimized. Since it's Android, you always have the possibility of side-loading APKs though. Other than that, the interface is straightforward and easy to use and navigate with the remote. It also turns on in seconds, which is great. You can access your favorite content right on the projector, and that's really all that counts. For this purpose, it does have Wi-Fi, so you can connect it to your phone's hotspot, or it can also build up its own Wi-Fi network so you can mirror content to it even where there's no internet. Apart from setting up Wi-Fi, you can use the settings to update the software or adjust the sound, picture, and brightness. And that's what we're going to get to now, the picture. The GV1 does have auto keystoning, which is very handy, together with the ability to adjust the angle of it. You also have a manual focus dial, which works pretty well. But even when it's in focus, it's not unbelievably sharp. It's only 480p after all. But for its intended purpose as a gadget to watch a movie with some friends on the go, it's absolutely okay. Not mind-blowing, but not a bad experience either. Brightness is another and much bigger factor. It's 200 lumens, which is more than most competitors, but on battery that also decreases by about 25%, I would say. That's enough to watch a movie in a dimly lit room or outside when the sun is setting, but in daylight it can't really sufficiently keep up. Which is also sad because in summer it's really only dark enough for this, starting at around 10:30 at night here. With this said, the battery lasts about 3 hours, which should be enough to finish any movie when you make sure to charge it up before. Unfortunately, that also takes hours. In conclusion, I see this as most handy when you're on the go with friends on a nice summer evening and want to watch a movie in the hostel room, tent, or outside, even if you might have to push that to a very late hour because of the limited brightness. Just find a wall, connect it to your phone, and you're good. Resolution and sound are sufficient for that, and it's really portable. But the Bluetooth speaker functionality seems like a bit of a second thought, and the lack of HDMI, together with the, again, low brightness, make it not really ideal to use in a business scenario on a booth, for example. This is definitely one of the better portable projectors you can get at this price point, and if you're searching for something for the use case I just mentioned, the GV1 is definitely worth a recommendation. The good interface and feature set make for a very great overall experience, but it does still share the brightness and resolution shortcomings that come with the category. If you enjoyed this video, you know which buttons to press, and don't forget to press that follow button on Twitter. I'm Brian, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.